It's been a while. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to bring this back. I won't lie. It's been a month to the day that I haven't uploaded. It's been weird. It's been weird. I had a lot of uni work to do. I got caught up in a lot of stuff. I've just had time away from it. Doing 90 episodes in a row was a lot to handle, as well as uni work, this virus, and everything else that goes on in your life. So it was a bit too much for me at that point. But yeah, I don't think it'll be a daily occurrence. You'll get good videos. I'll try and fill in some other stuff. I might start a new series, see if we can bring something else up. But yeah, at least I'm back. Let's put it that way. Back, hopefully better than ever. Fingers crossed. The channel's done pretty well, considering I've not been here for a month. So yeah, I appreciate you all for standing by if you're still watching this. Today, we've advanced forward. Schedule-wise, I'll show you what we've had. So since last time, I think I actually played Alaves. I think I played... No, I didn't. Who did I play? Yeah, I think it was Alaves and Young Boys. And then I went into the Euro qualifiers with France. So that was interesting. That was very interesting. And now, advanced forward since then, we've had a 6-0 win against Marseille. Mbappe getting a hat-trick. Girona we beat 2-1. Levante we beat 3-0. Bilbao we won 2-1. 3-0. And well, fingers crossed, we're still unbeaten, but we've yet to face Barcelona. I think we played them twice. Let me just double check the schedule. I think we definitely played them twice, but I don't think we've only played them once so far, so we've still got 2 sort of games coming up. The only thing is about them, they have Sane and Silva out. Giorgio Emilio Silva is not very good, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, first off, we're going to have the PSV game. I hope you remember the side. The side I still remember quite clearly. Gorko Martin coming into it a little bit more. We've had Nuan Perez, the sort of wonder kid, not wonder kid, but Engelhardt that we've sort of signed for quite a lot of money. That's come through and become really good for us. Who else? Berto Lopez, superstar, Jabalji, or Dominic as we called him, Augusto. Jonathan David can come out. I think I might play my... No, I'll play this, but I'll drop him there. You can play Shadow Striker. Yeah, it's a very strong side. I didn't remember it being this strong. Angel Chiora, if you remember him, nice little wonder kid. He's injured, so he's out for ages as well. How long is he out for? What does it say? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So it's not too long. He's been pretty good for us. And hopefully, I think this is. I genuinely cannot remember my history, job history. Here we are. Yes, it's our first year at Real Madrid. It is our first year. I've got manager of the month 4 times, and that's about it so far. Other than that, yeah, we'll have to see where we go with it. I'm going to submit that team to play. See how we can do. 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I don't think this was our major formation. I think it was a 4-3-3 that we played quite a lot of the time. And yeah, it's weird being back. Let's put it that way. It's weird being back. I don't know when I'll put this out. I'm just going to continue to do my thing. It's a tricky time, especially in the UK, to get a job. There's not much going on really, at all. There's not much at all. So, seeing what I can do. I'll be doing a bit of this. Try and put out a few better videos. I've got a few videos in my mind. I want to do a second series of sort of Football Manager where I'll tell you the title that I want to do. It'd be something along the lines of what is it called? Oh no, what is it called now? It's something to do with the academy. It's going to be it's like class of 22 or something, where I'd take class of 32. Sorry, where I'd take maybe a class or a youth prospects. And I'd have to, but that's a very boring half. Wow, that went very quick. Come on, boys, what's going on? To be fair, we don't have to win this game, but, I mean, regardless, come on. But yeah, I wanted to do like a like Cardiff on this save have incredibly good players in their youth academy, and I'd love to do something where I bring through sort of young players that. Hold on, I need to make some tactical changes. Where I bring through young players and make like a. So I have to have like a certain amount of players in a squad, if you know what I mean. So a certain amount of academy players in the squad. So homegrown status would become huge. So it'd be about bringing players through the academy, making them a lot better, getting them, progressing them, seeing them progress and stuff like that. I think it'd be quite a nice sort of concept to do going forward, especially with like how a lot of teams are focusing on signing English players now. It'd be quite nice to see sort of more English, like a more academy approached sort of episode. So Southampton would be quite a good one. I had a name for it ages ago, but I can't remember. It's been so long that I've even thought about YouTube. That yeah, I'll have to see. But that's a concept. If you do like that concept, let me know in the comments. Let me know. Say what you think. As Semedo cuts it out there, playing left back for some. Why have I got him playing left back? Oh, I don't know what's going on. Henderson's in there. Is that Dean Henderson for PSV? I wonder if it is. That'll be interesting. But yeah, Tielemans plays the ball out wide to Mbappe. He can't get anything on it. Troy Parrott picks it up. Who can he find now? He takes it past one. He has a shot himself. And yeah, it is Dean Henderson. Dean Henderson, believe it or not. Come on, lads. We need to get another goal here. Demand more. Why aren't you playing? Why aren't they playing well? 83rd minute. They've got a corner. Oh no. It's got away. Booer's still on it. He's going to put another ball in. He finds Gutierrez at the back post and jeez. Right. I need to sort of get my tactics back in. Oh, way up. Oh, Fernandes is now injured. I'll just take him off the pitch. I'll drop Troy Parrott deeper. And I'll play Martinez as a deep line forward attack. And then we'll just... you can just stay off the pitch, mate. I'm not really that bothered. Yeah, I don't know why I'm playing Semedo there. I think someone must have been injured. I have no idea. But yeah, get creative. Come on now. Oh, Semedo's injured. All right. Right, now just... This game doesn't matter. I don't know why you're all getting injured. I don't know why they're all getting injured. As they're coming forward, I'll tell you what, if this results in a goal, I will be amazed. Mbappe with a shot and Dean Henderson with a great save. There's another highlight going on. That's a throw. Is this just the end of the game highlight? Just a generic one. Nguyen to Mbappe. Takes it forward. Free kick. Come on, lads. Come on, there's 2 minutes added time here. Tielemans with the ball in. Will we get a goal here? No. That's going to be the end of the game easily. Yep, there we go. And thankfully, it's just a draw. We've got away with only 2 injuries because for some weird reason, we've just picked up tons of injuries in that game, especially going into the Barcelona game as well, which is not fun. Not fun at all. We've got Barcelona coming up, which is one of the big ones. Semedo's out for 4 months. Send him to a specialist. Bruno Fernandes, how long are you out for? 3 to 6 weeks. Good thing we've got a bit of depth, isn't it? Very good thing. So I'll go forward to the Barcelona game. And yeah, I'll just update you on some of the stuff that I'm thinking of making. I think what I'll do is I'll keep this series going. Because it's sort of progressed so far where we've dominated Ligue 1. We've not really dominated Serie A, but we got there. We absolutely dominated the Premier League for a good 3 years. We dominated for 2 years, and then the third year didn't go well. But yeah, I think looking forward, I'll have to think about whether or not I keep these episodes at 20 odd minutes, or I simply just I just cut these down, because I think in the Salford, if I was to do like a, not Salford, I keep thinking it's a Salford series. It's not. You had like a what's it called? Onomatopoeia? No. Ellipsis? It might be ellipsis. I can't even say ellipsis. Ellipsis. Might be that where I can't remember it now. Where it's like the 2 words have the same beginning letter. My mind is absolutely fried. I don't know what's going on. I'll tell you what, I might as well just keep talking in advance of the Barcelona game and keep this in one cut. Because why not? Why not at this point? I think we've got the Copa del Rey first round draw as well, so it'd be nice to see who we get. But yeah, it's an interesting one because I'd like to do sort of like one of those series where it's cut down, it's quite clean. I keep you up to date. I show you the goals, the previous goals that we've scored and stuff. It'd be quite in depth. We can take our time with it. It might be just a weekly thing where I just play it in my spare time in the week, and do stuff like that. I'd love to do another one of those, and I'd also love to do like a Hall of Fame, because I know the Premier League are thinking of doing a Hall of Fame thing. There's not much Premier League going on at the moment, but it soon will be. Have we just gone past the Copa del Rey draw? Have we just ignored? Have I just skipped it? Have I just skipped that? I swear I'm not in the first one. Oh. Was that the... No, because that's the El Clasico for now. I'm so confused. Where's this Copa del Rey? Oh, we're just going to the third round straight away. Oh, right, it doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm thinking. Right, well, we're at Barcelona now. That's been 2 minutes of just me chatting rubbish. That's probably been skipped. But yeah, I'd like to do another series, which is like I do quite a few graphic design work, as you've seen, for stuff like this, where I do the Hall of Fame work and I've done that on Photoshop, and I've done, what was the other thing I did? I do all the thumbnails myself. I do, what was it on the trophy room? The trophy room thing I've done myself. So it'd be quite nice to sort of like do a bit more graphic design work and then just work it into a video and then edit it quite nicely. I have such a nice concept for the Hall of Fame thing, like Peter Schmeichel, Petr Cech, some of those sort of players that were like do goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders, forwards, and then managers, and then do the first induction. So there's a good like 5 videos there, which would be on, and then that'll be in a little playlist. It's quite nicely set out, you know what I'm saying? It'd be quite nice. Just a nice little chilled out sort of thing. To the point, they'll be like to the point videos, that not aiming long videos. It'll be nice, you know, things you can just click on it. It'd be straight to the point, which is something I'd like to do. Production wise, don't know how well they'll be. I'm hoping I can make them pretty good. And once I've got a concept down and I've got a template, it'll be a case of replacing the people within those allocated slots, if you know what I mean. So 1 week it'll be goalkeepers. I can make the graphics for the new defenders that should be in the shortlist of inductees, and then progress forward with that, and then just literally take them out and put another one in. It'd be quite nice. Nelson Semedo can come off. Bruno Fernandes, Nacho can come in. And I think we're at home, aren't we? I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this formation. Troy Parrott playing that centre forward, complete forward role. Engelhardt and Perez in that back 2. We'll put Yuri Tielemans in the centre there. What does Engelhardt play? He plays stopper and cover. Don't know what's going on. I'll just have him as a cover, if that's all right with you. There we go. Right, and this is the side we're going to play against Barcelona. Barcelona being a very strong side. This is the side we're going to go for. Might as well talk you through it. Might as well. We've got Courtois, Lopez, Perez, Engelhardt, and what did I call him now? Darko. That's it. Darko. Arsenovic. Whatever it is, it's Darko. I'll remember Darko. Then we have Augusto, Tielemans, and Dominic in the middle, Mbappe, Parrott, and Martinez up front. Very nice. We're going to get straight into this, chat a bit more about the other stuff, and yeah, well, hopefully we can get this win in the El Clasico. A big game. This is a huge game. It's going to be first game back is going to be clickbait central. It's I'm back. El Clasico. That's definitely going to be the highlight, the name of this episode for sure. The media have given us a lot of credit recently, and I say passionately as well that I have faith in all the lads. See how we can do. I'll be honest with you, my tactics at this point, I've gone out the window. I cannot remember half of the stuff that we did back in the day. We are in fact though, 10 points ahead in the league, ahead of Valencia. If we lose to Barcelona, we will go 9 points ahead of them all. But if we win today, we go a good, I think it's, well, what would we be? 2 minus the 1 for them. Well, yes, 16 points ahead of them. We'll be 16 points ahead, which is huge. Tielemans with the ball in. We're looking pretty attacking from the get-go anyway. Parry is a very pacey Italian striker that we remember from the Napoli save. You can remember him. Little memories flooding back for me, especially. Yeah, this is going to set out to be quite an interesting game because there's a lot of players that we know from these saves. There's looks like a 3-on-4 here. Mbappe cuts inside. He's got to finish there. Is it ter Stegen? Is it still ter Stegen? Who's in net for Barcelona? Who is in net? We'll have to find that out. But I think it's ter Stegen with a great save. Tielemans with the ball in. Pavard at the front post, and Bergwijn brings it forward. What can he do with it? He can't take on Nuha and Perez, and it's put out for a throw-in. Yeah, it's still ter Stegen in net for them, which is quite interesting. Very interesting, in fact. They've got Liam Glover as well, another central attacking mid who's absolutely phenomenal, like an English cam. The England job would be a dream at this point, like in this save. They are just so good. Sancho, Rashford. Talking of which, so Van der Beek on here as well. I don't know. I'd quite like to do is Bergwijn's through. Good save by Courtois. I just sat myself down here. I want to try and, in fact, let us try and keep possession, lads. High tempo, but keep possession. That's the key. Still shoot on sight. I like plenty of shots to go in. Dominic was there. I thought he might have followed that through. Yeah, I'd like to see. I'd like to do transfer videos. I know it's very generic and it's very like what if and this and this that, but I'd have like. So the Hall of Fame concept would be quite nice because it'd be more of a graphics idea. But then the transfers I can sort of make into as Bergwijn. That's a great ball by Donny van der Beek, and they have put us. They've really done us in there, to be honest. Van der Beek with a great ball in, Pavard playing it quite nicely, and then just a really nice ball across. Darko not picking up his man, and Bergwijn just puts it in. I tell you what, I'm gonna have to apply some instructions here. We need to sort of close down everyone at this point. I think they'll start marking up Bergwijn a bit more. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this isn't good. They're having a lot of possession, and I'm not enjoying this one bit. I think I might go attacking, if anything, to try and keep the ball. Don't just shoot on sight. Play it fairly wide as well. I'd like to see us play it fairly wide. Counter attack. Yeah, play it over the top. In fact, distribute it to the playmakers because we've got 3 playmakers in the middle. So let's see if we can build something up. Let's see what we can do going forward now. Lopez on the ball to Tielemans. Finds Darko. Can he pull it back? He doesn't. Oh, jeez. What a save. What a save that was. Can we get a ball in? Tielemans now. Finds the ball in. Zabalz is there. Mbappe back to Tielemans. Can he play it back to Mbappe? He doesn't. Martinez is there. Can he turn and shoot? He finds Parrott. Bergwijn's on it again. Move the curse out of the way. Yeah, 30 minutes in, we're not looking good. It's looking going to look like a quite long episode as well because it's just going to be no cuts. This is going to become like a podcasty sort of episode where I just talk about stuff. But yeah, I'd love to. Oh no! Oh, Darko. Haymanager. I've said it. I've just gone and said it correctly as well. What is that? Well, we're 2-0 down to Barcelona at home. I'm not enjoying this one bit. 32nd minute, we've got a throw in our own half. Darko on it. Can he make a pass? He finds Augusto, right. They're playing on the edge of the strikers. Find Mbappe. You're making a run. Go on, make a run, son. Find Mbappe. Find him. We find Troy Parrott, though. Can he fin it? This is pathetic. This is really pathetic. I can't believe what I've just seen. We're having such a shocker out there against Barcelona of all teams. But yeah, transfer videos, just basically doing a lot of football videos, doing interesting videos that interest me and that I think could be interesting for you lot as well, for sure. Because there's not with football being a hold at the moment. It's returning. I think 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks Wednesday, just gone. They are bringing it back. So what is it? What day is it today? It's the 9th today. United play in 10 days. I think it's next. I think it's a week today. It might be a week today. Oh, it's week tomorrow. Week tomorrow it comes back the Wednesday. It'll be quite interesting to see how that sort of pans out. Because whether or not I start doing like analysis videos and stuff, I'll have a bit of time on my hands just to start doing videos and trying to put videos, as good videos at that, put good videos out to see what I can do. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see what sort of stuff I can put out there, and perhaps try and find a job out of this. I don't know. It's going to be a tricky time. It's going to be a tricky time, especially. But I've got my degree behind me now. I think I've managed to get a 2-1 minimum. If people are interested in hearing about that, I think 2-1 minimum with this no detriment policy. As Lopez puts a good shot on. As a no detriment policy has been included in it. But yeah, it's going to be weird times going forward. But I'm just going to keep enjoying uploading some videos that I think will interest you. See what comes out of it as Lopez goes through. And Berto Lopez has got a goal back. That was an incredible run there, to be fair, and then a great finish. Thumped it. Absolutely thumped it. As someone is home, I won't be a minute. And we're back. Just had to let someone in the house. As Lopez went through, we've seen him run all the way. That's put at the near post, and it's back on 2-1. I mean, it's ended 2-1. It's not been the worst of games. Darko had a very bad game. Where is he? I took him off. He was having that bad a game. 6.6 doesn't really do him justice. Yeah, he just had a shocker. I don't know what it was. But yeah, that's put us 9 points ahead of Valencia, who is second. And 10 points ahead of Barcelona still, which, if we're looking to win every other game now, it would have been nice to go unbeaten, to be fair. But I think if we're looking to go every other game now, other than Atletico Madrid, Barcelona, and Valencia themselves, if we're looking to just lose to them, which, we might have a few wins against Valencia, Barcelona, and Madrid again. We'll have to see, because at the moment we've had a lot of injuries and we're not in great form. Well, yeah, I'm going to leave it there. It's been 20 odd minutes. I might have cut that out. I might have cut out some of the stuff that I've just said then, because I do get. The reality is I do get interrupted whilst I'm doing this stuff. I do say to members of my family, I'm recording, but it just doesn't sit with them, and I just get interrupted regardless. So we'll have to see. Life goes on, and yeah, I hope this is a very real episode. I'll get back into the sort of full-on swing of things next time. But yeah, a very real episode. We've got the January Christmas. What is it? Christmas break? Is it? I think we've got the Christmas break. Skip over that completely, and then I'll probably bring back the Valencia and the Copa del Rey game. Just so I don't want to, because what I've noticed I was doing was I'd record a video for half an hour, 40, 50 minutes, depending on how long the games are, and then I was playing Young Boys and Osasuna, and then playing all these games out, and it got a bit boring. I won't lie to you. After 90 episodes, it got very boring. So what I might do is I'll skip through these games, especially this semi-final Super Copa de España one isn't what we're after. We're after the Copa del Rey. So I'll skip these games out come back, and then we'll get straight into the Valencia and Copa del Rey games. I'll get straight to the point, and then we can just literally chat. I think I'll keep these a bit more podcasty. Not as personal as this one's been, but a bit more podcasty, a bit more talkative. So yeah, there's all my plans. There's an update on this, what I'm looking to do going forward. I am back. If I'm not uploading every day, I am sorry. But it's just, I want to enjoy this time that I've got after the 3-year period I've had. And yeah, looking forward, sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. I'll keep you updating on what we do. So yeah, but for now, it has been Heyman, or Haymanager, or Alex, as you probably know me. And I shall catch you in the next episode. Not said this in ages. Ciao.